Hey there guys, Teemaree here, and this is Love for You Now. Today we're going to focus on having good relationships with your neighbor. Just having love for your neighbor. So I got to share a story with you that actually just blew me away. And this was happening in my life at the time when I was actually writing this book, Love for You Now. So I had a challenging neighbor at the time. She was really cool, but she was also really challenging and would often just come to the door and request odd things, and there would be issues with the parking and things of that nature. I mean, she was generally a person that would complain and would have arguments with other neighbors, and so she just seemed to be having situations with people. I'll just leave it at that. So as I was writing this book and as I was focusing and capturing love around me and really just getting it together for you, I started to just kind of feel this affirmation of, I love my neighbors and they love me. I love my neighbors and they love me. And I tell you, the most amazing thing happened. And I really want to make it clear that this wasn't my amazing personality. This wasn't my, great ability or, enlightenment. This really was an amazing way that I found universal support as I started to say, I love my neighbors and they love me. What had happened was that this challenging neighbor who had begun to come and knock on my windows throughout the day and early evening, make odd requests, have all these situations, not just with me, but with other people. Suddenly there was a space in my heart for this woman. And this is where I'm telling you, it wasn't just my personality. So I want to be very clear that this affirmation worked for me in changing my perspective and changing it in such a way that I found myself, even though I know that I hadn't done anything wrong, I found myself wanting to make things right with her, make her feel at ease, make her feel peaceful. And I went and I got her some flowers and I took them to her and I just said, you know what? All is well, and it's great that we're neighbors, kind of thing. And from there, she just cooled out. And this is the power of really kind of sitting in, I love my neighbors and they love me. I still don't understand what was happening for her. But you know what? At the end of the day, that doesn't matter. Because everyone feels like they're right somehow. So having love and peace and joy with our neighbors can happen in really cool, awesome ways. Sometimes you can have a change of heart. And sometimes the other person will have a change of heart or will move or will stop doing that thing that annoys you. But ultimately, when we open up to, I love my neighbors and they love me, suddenly, love moves in on that street. Love moves in that apartment next door. Love moves in the parking space next to you. Love, love, love. That smile, peace, ease, joy that turns your home from a feeling of just anxiety and anguish and not running into that crazy neighbor back into that sanctuary, that safe space where you have peace and you have the things that you love and the people that you love around you.